Yo, what's up guys? Young back here with another video. You can skip this intro if you want, but this is basically another full game commentary, this time with Irelia. The matchup this game was Irelia versus Akshan, and it was played in a game with around Challenger average MMR, so pretty high elo, and I was doing my best to explain my thought process and what I was thinking about in order to win and play the lane well. So if you guys find it useful, please subscribe, and peace. Thank you for watching. Yo guys, what's up? It's Young back here with another video. This time we are going to be playing Irelia and doing another full game educational commentary slash guide on Irelia. We're in a pretty good matchup, Irelia versus Akshan. This matchup can be tough early, but as long as we can just scale and get to Blade, this matchup gets easier and easier. So we really got to just watch out for early game. He is running Ignites, and our runes, we are going, I don't know if you guys can see it, but I'll make sure to put a picture of the runes on the screen. But we're basically going D-Shield second win, trying to survive his early poke, and basically our game plan here is to just farm as safe as possible, take any free trades if there are any, but if not, we're just gonna do our best to just farm safely, get to our items, survive the early game, because it is kind of rough versus Akshan early if he plays well. He's gonna ward this, but it should get easier and easier the more levels we attain. Just avoid his poke there. And yeah, we're happy as long as we're even or just below even. And when we get some levels, we can definitely look to trade back. But for the most part, this matchup should be pretty tough for this guy. As soon as we get some items. So that's our game plan. And let's see if we can execute it well. Get a nice stun there, and I think we can commit a little more there. Well played by him, actually. That wasn't the greatest from us, but we did burn some of his mana, and we are running D-Shield second win, so it's totally fine to take a little bit of damage. I think he did play that pretty well. Dodge out on his Q there, very nice. If he autos us, he's going to take some minion aggro. And yeah, this is still pretty okay. Don't think we're in danger of ever being dove. It is a Gwen, so he's probably just going to full clear the enemy jungler. And yeah, this matchup is going okay so far. We might even be up CS after this wave. So that's pretty nice. It looks like we'll be up a little bit of CS. So yeah, game's going very good for us already. And as you can see, we're just following with our game plan. We're trying to play stable. And honestly, since he has Ignite, we might just hard shove this. And look to TP back. If he freezes, it's going to be a bit too late for him. So yeah, we'll just base here, ping Mia. I do think I'm going to let my team know. I think he really wants to roam here. He should be mid. He's giving up waves for this. Okay, looks like he's back mid. Yeah, we got a good base timer there. I was really scared of him roaming because we didn't see him on the mid wave. So we spam pinged danger there, but it looks like it worked out, and we get a free base here. And we actually have a little bit of a lead on the Akshan early game, so that's surprising. That's good. And we even have a better buy than him. We have boots, so this is going very good. And yeah, same game plan. We're not going to make it too dangerous. We just want to chill until Blade. If he gives us some angles to trade, then we'll look to trade, but if not, it's all good. If the minions are like this, we can definitely look for cheeky trade like that. Gwen could be on the crab, so it is kind of scary to fight. So I'm just gonna not fully commit, but if he is ever up on the minions, I can look to just trade a little bit like that, so you guys can see. Looks like we get a nice E there. Get a nice trade there. I don't know where Gwen is, so I didn't fully commit. I do think we would win if Gwen wasn't there, but again, we want to play safe, we want to play controlled. We are in a good matchup, and as long as we're even with Akshan, we should just slowly outscale him. It should be harder and harder for him to play the game, so we'll take those small wins, those small trades. Irelia, honestly, is a lot about restraint. I know she's a very mechanical champ, but a lot of the times you need to know when you should go in and when you shouldn't. That is kind of the difficulty curve of this champ, more so than her mechanics, in my opinion. I'm gonna wait a little bit here. Put my ward. Yeah, so this game's going pretty good so far. Get a nice trade there. Maybe we can... Okay, nice. We get his flash. That's huge. Very nice. We're going to ping his flash there. 930 is his flash, so we're going to make a mental note of that in our heads. And if anything, what we'll do here is probably just hard shove this next wave. He's no flash, so I'm not going to hold a freeze here. I have TP, So I'm going to be doing my best to just hard shove this wave. If Bard freezes, so be it. He is wasting a lot of time. So I don't think freezing... I don't think he'll freeze. Even if he does, it's all good. Yep, no, he's not freezing. Yeah. The lane's going really good for us. We're up a lot of CS. This really shouldn't be happening. In my opinion, Akshan should kind of bully us early, so it's very nice that we survived. And we're going to go Vamp Scepter plus Cloth Armor here. A very strong buy, and Akshan no flash, so let's do our best here to try and punish that in lane. Get another nice trade here. Oh, he's no flash. I think he messed up. Well, I kind of played that bad, but no flash, so we punished that very nicely there. Just land our E there, and since he messed up his E, we can get a nice kill there. That's very good. And this is pretty high elo. This Akshan is Challenger, I believe, when I saw the loading screen, so it's not like these players are bad. This is the highest quality you'll get in A, so pretty good start already. We'll just base here. Do we roam here? I think they... Oh... I can't help him, honestly. I'm just gonna base. I maybe could have stayed, but it really messes with my base timer, so... If anything, well, actually, this might work out for us if he decides to run this way. Looks like it actually works out for us there. Oh, I missed my E. My bad there. He's probably going to escape. Maybe not. We'll give it to Lucian. Very nice. We're getting very fed this game. This game's working out in our favor by a lot, so this is very nice. And I'm going to ping missing. I'm going to let this guy know that Akshan can roam top. When you're versus champs like Akshan and you're winning lane, guys, it's very important to ping Mia all the time and be vigilant of where he is, because if he's not going to win lane, he's a roaming champ, and the only way he can ever win now is if he gets some roams off or something. So we're always going to spam ping our teammates and do our best to make sure he can't get any roams off. And yeah, so we have some prio here. I'm going to look to clear this ward and maybe get the fruit. Yep, there's a fruit there, so this bard's walking in. Bit weird. I was kind of scared of Gwen being in this bush, but it's all good. So we have a lead. It's really important, especially on Irelia, to try and keep our lead. If you have a lead on Irelia, it pretty much just means you can perma push and be annoying. But it also means you're a target for the enemy jungler. So we have no flash. We're pretty vulnerable right now. So honestly, since we have a lead, it's totally fine to just sit here and farm. Now that we see Gwen, we can look to fight. Oh, we missed our E there. That's my bad. But yeah, we could fight if we see their jungler. If not, it's totally fine to just chill and farm, because Irelia is really OP once you have a lead. You don't have to do anything fancy. You can just kind of just push and help your team get objectives and be annoying. So that's what we'll do. Ooh. Okay, looks like we're all good there. That was kind of scary. We need Yone here if we want to fight this. I am pretty spooked. Yeah, that's kind of scary. Yeah, let's just give it. Their top is really fed compared to our top, so I think it's fine to trade grubs here. It is what it is. We're no flash again, so Irelia with flash, super nice in team fights. Irelia with no flash, kind of McDonald's unless you have setup with your team. So again, if you have no flash, it's best to just play in your lane and try and build up a slow lead. I think Akshan could potentially run bot here, but I think he's most likely base, so oh, I mistimed my Q there. That's unfortunate. Either way, this game's going great. I think we can hit this for that damage. Very nice. And honestly, we maybe should have based. We're on a good amount of gold here, but I think we could stay just a little bit longer. We have TP in 70. Looks like Dragon is up. It's good to press tab and see what objectives are up, guys. Don't tunnel only on your lane. Also think about the objectives. So we're keeping a mental note that Dragon is up. So we're going to be careful to try and help our team get the Dragon if possible. Get a nice trade there. That's totally fine. We have Vamp Scepter, so I'm totally happy to take trades like that, because we can sustain it back, and we have TP, so the spicier it is for us, the better. I do think this guy's pretty vulnerable. We have our jungle support moving here, so we're going to play up here because we have some team pressure. And if anything, we're going to hover down bot here in case our team needs us. I don't think they do, though. It looks like they're doing just fine without us. You see Akshan, so we have good vision. This is perfect. We're just matching what their mid laner is doing. We're watching the fight and seeing if they needed us. Looks like they didn't, so our only job is to make sure Akshan can't sway that fight bot, which we did. Yeah, I'll just continue laning. And if anything, honestly, this is pretty greedy, but we might as well just save for Blade. We're only like 2 or 3 more waves away. 2 waves rather, so we'll just save. And it's good to if your teammate's doing an objective like Dragon, it's good to auto it because it does give you a full stack of Alacrity, which is our rune in the yellow tree, so that's always good to have. And yeah, we're very close to Blade of the Rune King here. Our team is fighting. Akshan could skip. I was gonna say Akshan could skip this wave and run bot, which he did. We can't. We're too late, so we're just gonna push mid. Hopefully our team does good without us. Looks like they are. We can roam here. I'm just gonna go back mid. 2 plates here. It's all good that he lives. He lost out on a wave and 2 plates. It's honestly even better than killing him, in my opinion. So, even though kills give you a lot of dopamine, it's good to just get the guaranteed win. So you guys can see, this guy is super far behind. He's a challenger player, but as you can see, if you're just playing slow, if you're just playing controlled, you can very easily just get small leads just using your brain. I don't even think I played mechanically that good this game, but just goes to show. So yeah, we'll go back to mid and see what we can do here. We're probably just going to keep playing in lane. Irelia is not really a roaming champ. Like, she does have strong push, which means she could push and roam a lot, but a lot of the times you just want to stay mid and continue being one of the highest XP in the game, just being a really strong threat in the side lane. So we're going to do that. And now that we're on Blade, we can look to force a fight. We're going to put our pink here because our bot lane's winning, so that means we can help our bot side get a little bit more vision, play a little bit more oppressive. And since we're first here, we can actually even look to help out our team here. Akshan might be skipping the mid wave here. I think Akshan is 100% skipping the mid wave here. So looks like this should work out for us. Very nice. And we're gonna go behind the tower here, secure the dive. Very nice. That was very good. As you guys can see, I'm roaming. If I was really happy to roam there because Akshan wasn't on the mid wave, so that means I wasn't losing anything mid. Our mid wave wasn't getting pushed, and that made it pretty obvious. I knew beforehand that Akshan was probably going to show up to this fight, so we kept that all in mind running to that bot fight, and it ended up working out for us. And I think we'll just base run 1k gold. It's a good amount of gold. And honestly, I'm going to try Unending Despair here. We're really fed, so I don't think I need to build any HP. We're pretty ahead of the curve XP wise, and I think this item will make us really oppressive in the side lane, so that's what we'll do. And yeah, well, we're on bot here. That's the only wave that looks like it's available to farm, so we'll just run bots. We're always going to be looking on the map, seeing what waves are available to farm, see if we can do anything. In this case, bot wave is the only wave we can really go for. And if Kaisa ever walks up, we could potentially look to kill him. I'm going to put an E in Fog here. Unlucky. This is just a quick little look, but we're happy farming. We're over 10 CS a minute, which is how you should always be playing on Irelia. So that's good. And yeah, this game's going really good. We have some free time here, so I'm going to push the ball wave out, hover around mid to see if they need me for anything. If not, we'll always be ready to go back to the bot wave. And we see their jungler, so I'm going to be playing very confident here. We could even maybe dive this Kaisa. She looks like she knows that fact, so she's stepping back. And we're 4-stack Irelia, so we can very easily take towers here. It looks like our ADC is doing really good this game. But yeah, we're very happy. I don't think they have the damage to kill me. Yeah, we're pretty OP here, so I don't think they can chase us. Should be fine here. Yep, very nice. I'm only really scared of Gwen. We have tab eyes, so as long as Gwen's not here, I don't think we're really that killable, to be honest. So pretty happy about that. And yeah, don't know if she saw us here. Maybe she did, but again, we're just gonna be happy being in the side wave, just farming and helping our team out whenever we can. This wave is pretty dangerous. Gwen and Bard should be here. Yep, there they are. So we're gonna back off here. We're always gonna be on the lookout to see what is actually available to farm. Our bot wave is a bit too far, but it looks like some other camps are up. So like Scuttle, so we're gonna do Scuttle. Ooh, I may have inted my team here by not coming to this. Looks like it's fine. Very nice. They're not worth any gold. This game is looking pretty over, but it is solo queue. Throws can always happen, so we're always going to make sure that we're not throwing and that we're keeping our lead, playing strong, playing a nice 10 CS per minute Irelia game. In this case, more than 10 CS a minute. Yeah, it looks like we'll have Endless Hunger soon here, so it's very nice. And it looks like their whole team is topside, so we could probably hit this tower here. Maybe get the whole tower, which would be nice. We'll get our Endless Hunger, and then we'll look to... I think he's kind of inting here. He's definitely inting. Yep, not sure why he's walking up like that, but that's not allowed. Look at that tower. Yeah, game's looking pretty doomed for them, but again, we're gonna keep playing. Trying not to make that many mistakes. We'll get our Endless Hunger here, and I think, honestly, we might go Death Dance. They are kind of full AD. Yeah, let's do Death Dance. This should be pretty oppressive to play versus for the enemy. Very nice by our team. And yeah, there's nothing to do right now. I guess some camps are up, so we'll just farm some of our camps. Every wave is kind of pushed in, so we're pretty homeless. Can't really do anything. We'll just do the next best thing for us, which is just farm some of our camps. And we're going to play a clean, slow game. Make sure we are in a good spot for all of these objectives that are coming up. Making sure that we don't throw our lead. Solo queue is very prone to throws, so just going to make sure that we're still playing how we should be. Get some waves here, and this bot wave should push out to us eventually, so we're going to be ready to go bot with our TP. Pretty nice that we have TP, which means we can be everywhere on the map, essentially. We see Gwen here, so can't really touch this wave yet, which is all good. Again, we're super ahead, so it's fine that we're bleeding a little bit, but we do want to get to our side wave eventually. They could choose to freeze this. But I mean, if they do, I would just go top and try and force something there. But looks like we're good now, so gonna go bots, farm this next wave. I think we saw most of their team rotate. I'm gonna be a little bit careful until I see some people. Now that we see some people, I'm gonna go bot. Very nice. We're fighting here. He's going crazy. Maybe a bit too deep. I'll try to help him out here. Unlucky. Oh, he had ghosts. Unlucky. My bad. My bad there. A little bit for fun playing. My bad. Should not have flashed, but it's all good. Lucian's going crazy this game. But even if Lucian wasn't going this crazy, I think he would definitely be able to carry. This is our first throw. Yep, my bad, my bad, my bad. A little bit of fun, a little bit of fun. This game's definitely throwable. Looks like all of us died. So, pretty suspicious. But it's all good. We lost our flash, we lost our ult, so that's really bad on Irelia, but it is what it is. It's all good. This is pretty one game in my opinion, as long as no more throws happen. So we'll just do our best to make sure we don't throw. And yeah, just pressing tab here. Looks like Baron's up in 30 seconds. Dragon's up in 130. So gonna be careful. Make sure we can get some of these objectives. I think we might TP bot here to get this wave. Yeah, we're gonna TP bot here. Might as well. Dragon's up soon. So we're gonna try and be in a good spot for this dragon. which probably means looking for a flank or having some bot push before the dragon spawns. But we are so strong that we honestly probably don't need any of that. We probably don't need to try hard as much, but you know, even then, it's trying to explain what we should be doing in the game. Baron is up. There's a really small chance they try and sneak it. It looks like we're fighting here. I don't mind this fight. We have our Lucian here pretty soon, so very nice kill. That should secure us. The dragon, I think. Yeah, either way, we're still, as you guys can see, I'm always trying to farm, like, pressing tab. We're the highest CS in the game, 229. I think the next person is Yone at 197, so this is how you should be playing Irelia, guys. You gotta be really greedy. Oh. Kind of a throw from our little Lucian there, but it's all good. I think this is kind of sus now. Let's try to leave. This might be a sus fight. We have to maybe turn this fight. Very nice. Well, that was kind of scary, but looks like it works out for us. This Gwen is kind of scary. This Bard is inting. Nice. Should be able to outplay this. Very nice. Very nice. And yeah, I mean, Dragon's up, but it looks like we're sieging their base, which is totally fine. This game is over. We just need to end cleanly and not throw. Throws can always happen, so we're always being mindful of not throwing. The game is not won until their Nexus explodes, so be very careful about that. And, you know, maybe we can look to end here. If not, we can probably just go back to Dragon. And we are kind of strong here, so I would be down to look to end here. Very nicely played. We got a huge stun there. I'm dead. Zydo, but hopefully that works out for our team. This looks pretty good. Maybe we can end now. Yeah, we landed a good stun there. Yeah, we're just trying to end this game as clean as we can. I think it's over. Hopefully we can end this guide / video. Yep. Very nice. So GG. I think this game is very clean. Kind of showed you guys how you should think in order to play Irelia, and please like and subscribe if you enjoyed, if you found it useful. It really helps me out. Also, thanks so much for 3,000 subscribers, by the way. I'm really grateful to every single one of you guys. But anyways, peace, guys. I gotta go to class in like an hour, so I'm gonna head out to college. But yeah, peace.